Welcome back, Family of Light. This is Davida with Medium of the Light Tarot. Aries, I am back with you with another love reading. Now, if you're new here, welcome. If you are a returner, welcome back. My friend, thank you so much. All right, so we're going to ask that your higher self, your guides, come talk to mine and see if we can get some of your needed questioning answered. If this doesn't seem like your storyline, check out my playlist. There's lots of other Aries readings in there, whether they are timeless or dated. If they're dated, don't worry about it. Just look at the title. These readings are very detailed, so it's going to give you information mostly about if it is your storyline through the title. This one's really wanting to talk. This deck always wants to talk. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And make sure you give this a thumbs up so it gets spread around to other Aries that need to hear this healing message. Now this one might go into the extended depending on what's going on and if we feel like in the allotted time the story is complete. So one more. You want one more after that one. All right, so this is you, this is them, and this is the storyline. Flip these two as it reads, and it could be interchangeable depending on the card, and you'll know more than I will. So starting off with you, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So you are really holding on to the idea tightly of that you're going to get this Ten of Cups and that you're going to do whatever you need to do to manifest it. You're making sure that you're keeping a hold of your finances as well. When I go silent, that means that I am listening to the guides. Anything you guys want to add? Not at this time. Okay. So your person's got the Eight of Wands here. Lots of communication. They're definitely looking into the future and thinking about that cup of love. And then there's the Six of Pentacles here, where they know that you guys are spiritually connected. Even though right now, and it seems like, you know, Pentacles is a situation here. Because with the Five of Pentacles, it means soulmate twin flame connection where there's something disharmonious about it at the moment. For the storyline here, we've got the Five of Cups, which has come up in almost every single reading I have done today. The Justice card and the Five of Wands. You've got the the Page of Wands here. So it's definitely looking into the future, seeing what you can do to light and keep that fire going. Now with the Ten of Cups comes the Knight of Swords. So you're willing to, you are strong, you are capable, and you are willing to do anything that needs to be done to see this through. Now we're going to put with this Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Yeah, like you've got the inner knowledge, the skills, the tools to get it done. Now, where is it? Feeling called to pull this one. What is this situation in the 3D? What is going on here? Servant. Tell me about that. Yeah. They're like, oh, we were just reiterating that you're willing to do anything. If you need to go into cognito and, you know, serve up information, or it's like anything. You're willing to do anything you need to do to make sure that this reunion happens. I'm feeling like you guys have been separated for a minute. Could even be up to Since this is a collective read, it's like some of you a week, some of you a couple of months, and some of you just over a year. With this High Priestess here, it's like you know a lot of the spiritual knowledge, and you know that at this time you cannot share that. I think you did, and it kind of backfired, where this person got a little freaked out and left. And you're like, well, shit, I shouldn't have said anything. And that's why you're kind of like working on your money right now, you know, holding on to what you have. Just so you know, your guides are saying you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't give away anything too soon. They said it was in perfect timing of what you divulged, so this person could go through this awakening, this purging. You know, and they want to communicate with you really bad too, because they still think about you all the time. Like you are in their thoughts every moment. They're trying to have strength with this situation. It's almost like I'm getting that they try to delude themselves and be like, you know, I'm fine by myself. I have all that I need. I have all the coin. I have, you know, my palace here in the background. I got my favorite pet. You know, but they can't stop thinking about you. You know, it's like this cycle they keep going through. And because, you know, one's impoverished, the other's impoverished. So it's like they're just prolonging the inevitable, basically. And they do want a new beginning here. Because Spirit is saying that they're realizing there's nowhere they can go. They can't forget about you. They can't go, oh no, I don't, you know, I'm fine where I'm at. With this Five of Cups comes the Queen of Wands. And that's how they see you, as this beautiful creature that, you know, can hold their own. And with this Justice comes the Emperor. That's what you want, is the Emperor. And they want to be your Emperor. But whatever time, if for those of you that the time has passed, you know, like it's been a while, they're concerned that if you got back together, it would become, you know, a discordant situation. And they're also afraid that you have moved on. And then if they came forward, you'd be like, really? Seriously? I found somebody so much better than you. You know, so it's putting them in this reclusive mode, this resting, this contemplating. And what I'm hearing is this constant cycle, because they're constantly thinking about you. And it's like they can't get you out of their head. And they're like, oh, this is driving me crazy. You know, because of their fear, they're not moving forward. And with this Page of Wands is the Temperance card. So it's like looking into the future, but knowing that divine timing is at hand here. You got the Emperor and the Empress now. This was, for some reason, an extra card that I just pulled. So this is definitely a divine situation here. A divine couple, the King of Kings, the Queen of Queens. So they're going to have to make a decision to move forward, to take that leap of faith, knowing that, you know, they need to know what the judgment is. You know, are they too late? You know, because they want the happiest card in the deck, and so do you. That's all you've ever wanted. But Spirit was not letting them rest on this one. It's almost like I'm seeing like this constant poking. Like their spirit guides are like, oh, are you trying to forget about this? Oh yeah, does that hurt? Oh dang. And it's the cycle where they might have just out and out tried to run from you, but I know I sound like an evil ice queen, but I just love it when people are like, no, this isn't what I want. And then they run and you're like, really? You know, and then you're left going, okay, well, take your time, I guess, because I have no other choice. I mean, you do, right? You're an Aries, for God's sake. You could totally go out there and like crush it with somebody else. But I think that, you know, the only indication I've seen so far is this, that it's a twin flame soulmate connection, but I can feel the magnetics. I can feel it. So they can run, baby, but they cannot hide. All right, so let's get more information here. What is the physical reason that they're staying apart? Organization. What does that mean, Spirit? Keeping busy with their work, tending to the herd. Maybe they have children. Sorry, I know that sounds crude, but that's what came to mind. Tending to their domain, trying to keep busy with the coin, and then at the same time not being able to keep you off of their mind. Secrets, what's this about? And I don't know if this is like a secret really, but a secret that they thought they kept really well is a self-esteem issue, worthiness issues. This person doesn't want to go into the higher spiritual meaning of anything. And I think this is where the running happened. And, you know, you just stayed in your high priestess. You know, and I had mentioned earlier about you saying you might have mentioned something to them and you regretted it. You know, and maybe it was, you know, don't you feel that we're some kind of spiritually connected situation? Can you not feel it? You know? And Spirit already said, don't worry about that. They wanted to keep it this light-hearted, flirtation. And you were okay with it for a little while. But you being the high priestess, you knew better. You knew that this is something that's going to go into the next phases. You know, it's going to go into, you know, a companionship. What I just heard interesting was a working companionship as well. Excuse me. So you guys might be doing double duty. Like, here's the relationship and here's the working relationship. Or however you know, your configuration works. But yeah. All right. So I'm feeling like this one's definitely going to go into the extended. I feel like there's so many layers here that needs to be kind of dissected. So we're going to go, what I do is different. It's on Patreon. You can go down to this description box, click it, and it'll take you over there. And it's $5, not just for that reading, but for all of the extendeds that I have done so far. And there will be more coming when I feel called to have an extended go on. Now, just know that you can cancel at any time. And for that entire month, you'll still be able to watch all of the extendeds. So from the month that you purchase it, or the day that you purchase it. But yeah, let's see, what else? You know, and in there, we're going to go deeper on everything. What they're thinking, what they're feeling. There's definitely been a lack of versatility here. Like their mind has been very rigid. Very rigid. Yeah. You know, and I said earlier, like you are more than willing to let this, like you're willing to do anything to make this happen within reason, right? You know, like even some with the servant card where you're like, I'm willing to, you know, dress incognito and go and do whatever I need to do because you are the high priestess, you know? So definitely needing for them to realize that being versatile, especially with spirit, like kicking their butt. Maybe you guys were quarreling. They're like, I can hear the guides going, well, maybe, but mostly this is within them. this constant quarrel going on. All right, you guys, for those of you who do not want to go into the extended, this is definitely an ongoing situation. And yeah, we're just going to take it into the extended and see where it goes from there. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you give this a thumbs up so it gets spread to other Aries who need to hear this healing message. And also know that, you know, divine timing has shown up. So this is going to take some time. All right, I'll see you guys next time on Medium of the Light Tarot if you decide not to join me in the extended. Bye-bye.